I'm here at the 2015 AIA Pennsylvania Architectural Excellence Design Awards Gala at the impressive Philadelphia Academy of Fine Arts. We're really looking forward to an amazing night. There was so much amazing talent this year. I'm sure it was a real challenge for the judges to make their selections.
This year we had over 140 submissions for our Architectural Excellence and Design Awards. And that's a pretty significant increase from last year.
You have such a compelling story. You have such an interesting story to tell. For us to come here and put on this night a celebration of the profession is a whole lot of fun for us.
The great thing about awards is being noticed, but also hoping that you'll be of influence to other people. And I think the diverse way we're going about things and trying to think about what matters, we hope is something that inspires many others.
We need more projects like this. Innovative, and what appears to be an eye on reality.
The Medal of Distinction is the highest award bestowed upon a living AIA Pennsylvania member. The recipient has made and continues to make contributions to architecture that transcend local boundaries and have been of benefit to the profession and citizens of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. A great pleasure to bestow this award upon Vivian Lofness, FAIA.
As an educator and a researcher, I was just thrilled to be put forward and awarded this Medal of Distinction. I'm probably the first academic to be given this honor, and it's a privilege.
At the end of the day, it was unanimous. The silver medal, we decided, goes to the Bigham Leatherbury Wise Place People's Emergency Center by Digsaw. Congratulations.
Often we get a little bit focused on Philadelphia and our city, which we love so much, but it's always interesting and exciting to see what's happening in other parts of the state and reminds us that we're part of a larger community.
We're proud to present the award for AIA Pennsylvania's 2015 Firm of the Year to Kieran Timberlake.
We see this award as more than an acknowledgement of the achievements. We see it as a vote of confidence and encouragement to press on. Many thanks to all of you. Thank you.
We look at it as more of a beginning, recognition that we've got a foundation that we can really build from and begin and push the profession forward.
Thank you so much, and congratulations again.
Thanks for checking out the 2015 AIA Pennsylvania Architectural Excellence Design Awards Gala. We hope you'll join us next year. We're looking forward to another amazing event. at Pennsylvania Academy of the Fine Arts in Philadelphia for the 2016 Architectural Excellence Design Awards Gala.
It's truly our honor to have this event. We're especially excited to be back at the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts again this year.
We had over 150 submissions this year, which is a huge increase over last year. We're really looking forward to what the judges had to say tonight.
Projects that you will see here tonight display superior architectural excellence, and we are very proud to say that they are products of our members. We would like to begin with a few very special awards. The inaugural Impact Designer Award, and we would like to award it to the Community Design Collaborative.
The Community Design Collaborative is a community design center that provides pro bono design services to nonprofit organizations in the Philadelphia area. Our mission is really to strengthen neighborhoods through design.
So the next award is actually the President's Award. And this year I would like to present the President's Award to Steve Krug, AIA.
Stunned actually to receive the award. Really thankful for all the support.
Steve is an architect who exemplifies what it means to be a citizen architect.
I look for architecture that's forward-thinking, and for me that means that we have to really think about our environment, promote good performance of the inhabitants, and that people have an enjoyable and a vibrant space to work within and to live within.
Lastly, it is my honor to present the Firm of the Year Award to a firm that has been a major force in consistently producing distinguished architecture for over 10 years. And this year, the award goes to Ernie McHenry.
First of all, it's an incredible surprise. We did not know this was coming. We're very honored. There are a lot of great architects in the state of Pennsylvania, and we are just truly humbled by this award.
Well, you know, we mentioned we started on trash pick chairs, and we made some basic decisions up front to really focus on the work.
Our last category and design award this evening is the silver medal. This category distinguishes a project as to have the most exemplary design qualities within that category. And our last award of the evening goes to BCJ Architects.
The project that took the silver medal is at a classic Pennsylvania destination, Falling Water.
The consistency and repetition of the massing brings individuality to the cabins and a campus feel to the complex. The scale and materiality of the building is in great contrast with the beautiful background.
We get to design buildings all over the world, but Pennsylvania is our home, so that's why it's exciting to win an award right here.
A lot of them were projects that merge very nicely with the landscape or with the cityscape. They're really excellent examples for other architects to follow, but also for the public to look at to see what represents really good design.
Thanks again for joining us for AIA Pennsylvania's 2016 Architectural Excellence Design Awards Gala. We saw some superior architecture from our members tonight, and we're really looking forward to an amazing event next year.
Obviously, we're very cognizant of the fact that we were designing in the presence of falling water, and it's kind of hard to miss. We're definitely in tune as our practice is with a lot of the same sensibilities that Frank Lloyd Wright uses in his work. And so, although we were cognizant of this work, we were more interested in this place itself, High Meadow, and the nature of it, taking advantage of the views of the valley beyond. So really opening up the roof, the ceiling here in the main porch and in the individual dwelling units, as well as taking advantage of those breezes by sculpting the ends of the dwelling units to capture those breezes. We have operable windows so that you feel that breeze, and so there's also a phenomenological experience that allows you to be more present in this space.
Some of the concepts that guided the work at Falling Water we're still drawing on in terms of a connection to the outside, a blurring of the inside to the outside, and it's done in, but as Bill said, it's not done in the same ways. We're doing it with different languages and with different materials than were done in the original house. Using the wood slats to create a relationship to the woods versus the frames that create views to the meadow. So that all carries forward into this. This structure was intended to sit on the land very lightly, is kind of the original premise, and then that was expanded on in terms of how it was formed, how it starts to crack and shape.
It's also conceptually supposed to be fairly light, and that its presence isn't too strong on the land.
The idea of its presence in the landscape is it's meant to be very subtle upon the approach. It's tucked back kind of into the woods, and you just see this little piece of it kind of peeking out sort of through the tall grass. We opened up the kitchen and took out part of the inside of the existing house and made a very useful contemporary kitchen that they can now use to feed and make food for the people who are here staying, or they can have dinners and events, which is now kind of given them another venue for just entertaining with this great view.
We've made these very small, efficient dwelling units that are tightly insulated, don't require a lot of energy, and a larger living area that's outside. This major porch space is a place where students can come together when they're adult groups, that people from different areas of the country or even the world can come together and discuss ideas.
I'm Mike Wilson with Members First Federal Credit Union. We are partners with AIA Pennsylvania, and through that partnership, AIA and its members are both eligible to participate in any programs that we have. We are a very comprehensive credit union, so we offer far more than just accounts. In fact, we have a very strong focus and aggressive rates on commercial lending. And we're extremely thankful to partner with AIA through their ongoing efforts throughout the state of Pennsylvania, let alone locally, on making the Commonwealth a better place. So the buildings that the architects build, having that great sense of pride and joy when you start and complete a project, we feel that same sense of pride and joy when we help to finance one. And just knowing that you're part of making the region and the state a better place, well, that's what makes this partnership a no-brainer. So we fully support AIA, all of its members, and we look forward to continuing to develop Central Pennsylvania and the Commonwealth as a whole.
Welcome to the AIA Pennsylvania Architectural Excellence Digital Design Awards broadcast. Tonight would not be possible without you, the members, the board members of AIA Pennsylvania, the awards committee, the AIA Pennsylvania team, and most importantly, our sponsors. Brightwood Architecture Education, CEC Civil and Environmental Consultants, Anderson Windows and Doors Architectural Collection, Powell, Trachtman, Logan, Carl, and Lombardo, Acoustic Distinctions, Finner and Esler, Klein and Hoffman, Langan, Members First Federal Credit Union, Desmond Architects, Yards Brewing. The Emerging Professional Awards are brought to you by Brightwood Architecture Education. Brightwood is committed to designing study materials and resources that support your educational and career goals. Brightwood study packages and complete libraries provide everything you need to pass. Our faculty have professional architectural experience and understand how to best prepare you for these difficult exams. We look forward to helping you along your journey to becoming a licensed architect. The Emerging Professional Award seeks to recognize the exceptional achievements and future promise of a licensed architect and to promote their continuing development. This recipient has demonstrated design excellence, leadership in practice, leadership in education, and service to the profession and society. We would like to present the Emerging Professional Award to Christian Jordan, AIA. Christian Jordan graduated from Philadelphia University in 2005 with a Bachelor's of Architecture and was awarded the AIA Henry Adams Gold Medal as the top-ranking graduating student. He has been an adjunct professor at the university since 2006. As a principal at PJA Architecture, founded by his father, Philip, he continues to be a tireless advocate for emerging architects and the profession. He has served the last 2 years as the AIA-YAF Regional Director for Pennsylvania. Within that capacity, he has represented Pennsylvania's emerging professionals, been responsible for chairing the group mentoring program in Philadelphia, and created the statewide firms fostering emerging professional recognition in 2016. He currently lives in Philadelphia with his beautiful wife Iris and their son Noah. The Associate Award recognizes exceptional contributions to the profession by an AIA Pennsylvania Associate member who graduated in the last 10 years. These recipients have demonstrated both professional and civic leadership in their design work and their work with AIA. We would like to present the 2017 Associate Awards to Joe Auditore Jr., Associate AIA. In 2012, Joe earned his Bachelor of Architecture at the Pennsylvania State University. For 2 years, he worked at an architecture firm in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, specializing in K-12 education projects before moving to Pittsburgh in February 2015. As State Associate Director, Joe has played a crucial part in the advancement of programs aimed to assist emerging professionals throughout the Commonwealth. One such program, PALM, Promoting Advocacy and Licensure Through Mentorship, has been championed as an excellent opportunity for personal growth and professional development. Lastly, Joe is happy to report that he has completed his final ARE division and is expecting to be a registered architect shortly. The 2017 AIA Pennsylvania Student Awards are brought to you by CEC, Civil and Environmental Consultants. The AIA Pennsylvania Student Awards recognize students from all 7 NAAB accredited schools in Pennsylvania. The Student Awards recognize the exceptional scholastic achievement and future promise of a graduating student. These students were selected by their faculty and have proven to be proficient in both academics and design. We would like to present the 2017 Student Awards to Carnegie Mellon University, Sophie Narman; Drexel University, Connie Lynn; Marywood University, Ivan Hansen; Penn State University, Alexia Caveos; Thomas Jefferson University, Michael Pinzel; Temple University, Jake Whitehead; University of Pennsylvania, Alexander Barr; Congratulations to the 2017 firms fostering emerging professionals. the 2017 50-Year Timeless Award.
Well, I think any work of art that is considered timeless speaks to a broad array of people. Falling Water doesn't require that you understand modern architecture, because I think it speaks to people in a visceral level, not just an intellectual level. There's something, I think, that's deep within all people that want to connect with nature, and Falling Water does that for them. So Frank Lloyd Wright designed buildings that were very site-specific, and here you have a site in the mountains, in the middle of the forest, a very rugged landscape, lots of rhododendron, and this spectacular waterfall and hillside setting. So every building takes its cue from its setting, whatever that setting is. There was nothing that anticipated this building in Wright's career. You can't look back and say, oh, well, this led up to Falling Water. It's just not there. It seems to be a building that he essentially shook out of his sleeve after about a 10-year hiatus of doing very few projects. And it was clearly a response to the international style, which was at that time taking the world by storm. And he was not really thought of as part of that. And I think this was his opportunity to say to the world, I'm still vital, even though I'm close to 70, and I can give you a modern building that has a humanity to it. For those of us who've spent our careers here and know the building intimately, a test of a real work of art is that it never bores you, and it never bores us. It's constantly showing us something new depending on what the weather is, whatever's going on outside. It thoroughly reflects that in the building itself.
Impact designers span a wide range of design disciplines, but are tied together by a common goal to design and create a better world through innovative, scalable, and measurable solutions. Design can be used to create positive social, environmental, and economic change, and focuses on actively measuring impact to inform and direct the design process. The Pennsylvania Horticultural Society is a not-for-profit organization founded in 1827 that connects people with horticulture and works collaboratively to create beautiful, healthy, and sustainable communities. PHS uses horticulture and innovative design to transform underutilized land into seasonal pop-up gardens that become urban oases. On a much larger scale, PHS turns once blighted vacant lots throughout Philadelphia into neighborhood assets, including community gardens, pocket parks, and tree-lined gathering places. The work of PHS brings together and empowers people from diverse backgrounds to engage in these greening projects that advance social equity, environmental sustainability, and urban livability. For information about the work of PHS, visit phsonline.org.
Here in Pennsylvania, the jury in Bedford, Pennsylvania, here you've got one of the larger AIA chapters, one of the bigger states, one of the more active states. We've got an extraordinary opportunity today because we've assembled an exceptional jury here in Washington. We've got Deborah Lehman-Smith with us today as one of the jurors, myself and Claire Weiss from WXY Architects in New York.
Every jury process is unique. There's a dynamic in a jury where you start off by reviewing everything. You make a cut, you make another cut, and in the end it's really tough because it's always hard to make those last 2 or 3 choices.
We were challenging ourselves today of what could we do, or how do you take this to a different level, and I think that might be the most important of all. How do I challenge myself? How can we do better?
That's exactly, challenge is the right word, because it really challenges us as individuals, but also as a profession. So we've got 2 very, very active practitioners, each of whom has carved out a fascinating niche in their worlds of practice, and then our own work, which is helping to find these kinds of people to work on projects all around the world.
That opportunity to see all of this work at once is why being on a jury is pretty special. Pennsylvania has that sort of historic, so you're going to see some really interesting, probably adaptive reuse projects, but a lot of new institutional and civic work too.
I've rarely been as excited to be on a jury. It's why when I was given the chance, I leapt at it. It was like, Pennsylvania? Yep, let's go.
For the category Interior Architecture in Baltimore, Maryland, we present Bolin Sywinski Jackson with an honor award for Under Armour Building 37. For the category Historic Preservation in Washington, D.C., we present Bolin Sywinski Jackson with an honor award for Blue Bottle, Georgetown. For the Unbuilt category in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we present Digsaw with an honor award for the Discovery Center. For the Architecture category in Alapokus, Delaware, we present Digsaw with an honor award for the Global Learning Center. For the Architecture category in Glen Jean, West Virginia, we present Digsaw with an honor award for the Base Camp Delta. For the Regional and Urban Design category in Millvale Borough, Pennsylvania, we present Evolve EA with an honor award for Millvale Eco District Pivot Plan. For the Regional and Urban Design category in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we present Evolve EA with an honor award for Pittsburgh Citywide Green Infrastructure Evaluation. For the Architecture category in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we present ISA, Interface Studio Architects, with an honor award for Mixed Metals. This award is brought to you by Project Consultant AKF Group, LLC, and Project Consultant HSC Builders and Construction Managers. For the Historic Preservation category in New Brunswick, New Jersey, we present Jacobs Wiper Architects with an honor award for Johnson & Johnson Our Story at the Powerhouse. For the architecture category in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we present Kieran Timberlake with an honor award for Congregation Rodef Shalom Renovation and Addition. The special awards are brought to you in part by Andersen Windows. Founded in 1903, Andersen Corporation is the largest window and door manufacturer in North America and offers a broad portfolio of options for light commercial and residential projects. We take pride in providing you not only stylish products that work for you and your customers, but also the services and resources you expect. The Andersen brand is the most recognized and most used brand among builders and remodelers in the window and patio door industry. Visit us at andersenwindows.com for more information. This award is to honor those professionals who bring our work into reality and who uphold the tenets of design, sustainability, and collaboration. Tono Group is a family of companies unifying architecture, design, engineering, construction, furnishings, and real estate brokerage and development services. With a seamless, high collaborative process, Tono leverages talent and technical prowess in order to break down barriers that stifle innovation and creative vision. Managing Principal and Founder D. Hunter Johnson, AIA, puts it best. Our intent is not only to make meaningful places, but to make better investments and consider the possibilities, to build with intention and sustainability in mind. This award honors individuals, corporations, associations, or other groups who do not practice architecture. Recipients will be cited for their direct contributions to the profession. Effective January 2015, Brad became president and CEO of Harristown Enterprises, Inc. He oversees the ownership and management of over 2 million square feet of real estate, including about 60 retail and commercial tenants, and Strawberry Square in downtown Harrisburg, a staff of over 150 employees, and a growing portfolio of residential apartments. Signature Harristown projects include Strawberry Square, 333 Market Street, the Chestnut Street and 5th Street parking garages, the Hilton Harrisburg, the Whitaker Center for Science and the Arts, the International House Harrisburg, and the Messiah Harrisburg Institute Branch campus downtown. During his first 2 years of serving as president, Harristown completed $34 million in projects, including multiple new office and retail tenants, 3 new downtown residential projects, and a massive energy and facility improvement project for Strawberry Square and 333 Market Street.
I'm Mike Wilson from Members First, and on behalf of the credit union, we are so excited to congratulate Brad Jones on the 2017 Architectural Excellence Design Awards for his contribution to the profession by a non-architect. Brad, you do such an amazing job with the revitalization of downtown Harrisburg. We're so thankful to be in your building, but more importantly, we're so happy to support you as you work towards making the downtown Harrisburg region a better place to live, work, and play. Thanks so much for all you do, and you can count on us to support you at Members First.
For the Interior Architecture category in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we present Gensler with a Bronze Award for the Grand Reading Room at the University of Pennsylvania Library.
This works as a package. It's not just one tapestry. This thing moves throughout the building. All the pieces work together to support the whole.
This project explained why there was a tapestry there, how this worked, what the kind of process of making it was.
This thing moves throughout the building, and the lighting is consistent with it.
Looking towards the outside, really looking at what the building, really respecting what was the best around it, the landscape.
And they understand how to do
The
it.
cohesiveness is everything.
Absolutely. Yep.
For the architecture category in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we present ISA, Interface Studio Architects, with a Bronze Award for Transatlantic.
A great urban project, through and through, wonderful site, great texture of the building, a much bigger story as we looked at the overall landscape.
It just put it all together in a package that you can't imagine it being taken apart.
As a facade strategy, it was so consistent with urban design because you got a sense of palimpsest or collage without it being messy. It was sort of felt like there was enough of the layers,
controlled.
but it was controlled.
For the Historic Preservation category in Cambridge, Massachusetts, we present Kieran Timberlake with a Bronze Award for River House Renewal.
I think all of us were really impressed by how subtle the insertion was of the new elements, how well it maintained the original, or respected the original architecture, but brought to it an entirely new language.
Just how you walked through this space, the circulation paths, the detail, the shaping of the space and the volumes of space, the materiality.
I get excited when I see spaces come to life again and they look great.
This award is brought to you by project consultant W.S. Cumbie Incorporated. For the architecture category in Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania, we present MGA Partners with a Bronze Award for the Shipley School Student Commons and Research Center.
I think the Shipley School project is particularly nice because A, it's got a beautiful material palette that it keeps well under control.
It was nice to see architecture that was both subtle but really strong at the same time.
I was really impressed with how this architect communicated. If anything, I thought this was maybe the very best submission that we saw as a composition itself.
Every move was very, very thoughtful.
The special awards are brought to you in part by Powell Trachtman. Powell Trachtman has been counsel to the design and business community for nearly 30 years. We have a team of lawyers with skills and experience that, fitted together, provide the claims handling, contract drafting, licensing, and business services that design professionals and businesses require. We know the law, but just as important, we know how to use the law to help our clients solve their problems, avert legal pitfalls, capitalize on opportunities, and get to the finish line. This award is given in recognition of significant contributions to, or particular support of, the profession and business of architecture and/or the built environment. Gregory Heller focuses on the intersection of real estate and social impact. In March 2016, he was named Executive Director of the Philadelphia Redevelopment Authority, the city's implementation arm for community development. Previously, he worked as a national consultant on socially responsible real estate. He is author of Ed Bacon, Planning, Politics, and the Building of Modern Philadelphia, a biography of Philadelphia's former planning director. Greg is a graduate of Wesleyan University in Connecticut. The Medal of Distinction is the highest award bestowed upon a living AIA Pennsylvania member. Don Carter is director of the Remaking Cities Institute, Carnegie Mellon University. Don previously was president of Urban Design Associates in Pittsburgh, where for over 36 years he led many of the firm's most complex projects. Don is a fellow of the American Institute of Architects and a fellow of the American Institute of Certified Planners. His newest book is Remaking Post-Industrial Cities: Lessons from North America and Europe, documenting 10 city case studies from the International Remaking Cities Congress that he co-chaired in Pittsburgh in October 2013. Don earned a Bachelor of Architecture degree from Carnegie Mellon University and did postgraduate study in urban design and regional planning at the University of Edinburgh, Scotland.
We have to think of ourselves as more than just beauty contests for buildings.
It was great having these projects to talk about their social impact as opposed to just the bricks and mortar aspects of the project.
We didn't want as a jury to say, oh, this one is this level or that is that level of award. They're all extraordinary projects.
When we all question, well, where are the builders and workers of the future coming from? And each one of those projects are basically answering that question.
Right.
Like here, look around you.
For the Impact Design category in Newark, New Jersey, we present KSS Architects with a Social Impact Award for Rutgers University Newark Express Newark.
The project at Rutgers was, I think, illuminating by layering that many partnerships in to a building that clearly had a lot of history. It sort of completely changed the impact of that building on that part of the city.
For the Impact Design category in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we present the Urban Design Build Studio at Carnegie Mellon University with a Social Impact Award for the Trade Institute of Pittsburgh.
When you looked at what they could achieve for $37 a square foot, and all three of us gasped, it was really fantastic because we all know that good design and great craftsmanship, it's really education. I thought that was also a kind of just light bulb going off kind of project.
For the Impact Design category in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we present the Urban Design Build Studio at Carnegie Mellon University with a Social Impact Award for Redemption, a Wall That Unites.
Just looking at the chalkboard and how they were teaching people or thinking how to get it together, like how many projects could we keep this to keep going and keep onward movement?
It turned out to be a single wall, but a wall that really was about working with people and teaching people about reclaiming building construction materials. In a sense, was about education and it was about teaching.
The redemption art piece was so phenomenal, and you realize what architects really can do for communities beyond just a built environment.
This Silver Medal Award segment is brought to you by Desmone Architects. For the Architecture category in Wellesley, Massachusetts, we present Kieran Timberlake with the Silver Medal Award for the Wellesley College Pendleton West addition and renovation.
There wasn't a moment where you didn't understand the building or the architect's intent. It communicates as a piece of architecture, but it communicated as an entry as well.
It was so respectful of its adjacent buildings, and my favorite, there were moments of celebration. As you went inside of it, there were surprises.
This project is a super serious piece of architecture, but it has a lot of lightness to it.
You can keep returning to it, and each time you return to it, you're going to get something new from it, right? And it's just going to continue to inform and enrich your life. And that's the difference between buildings and architecture.
This award is given to any firm or successor firms, whether an individual or an organization of architects, in which the continuing collaboration among individuals of the firm has been the principal force of consistently producing distinguished architecture for a period of at least 10 years. DigSow is a Philadelphia firm practicing contemporary architecture, urbanism, and environmental design. DigSaw is a professional firm practicing contemporary architecture, urbanism, and environmental design. With a commitment to their core values of design excellence, experimentation, and attentiveness to material culture, the firm's work builds enthusiasm in others for the hard work of design required to create meaningful places that empower and inspire people to be more creative, productive, and fulfilled. In a built environment where authenticity is increasingly scarce, their work focuses on architecture's capacity to communicate via its materials and explores innovative ways that the craft of building can connect people to the experience of place, history, and time. Founded in 2007, the office operates as an open studio with a staff of 20 individuals from diverse backgrounds. A culture of open dialogue ensures that all voices are heard and encourages full exploration of ideas. A variety of creative partnerships allows the studio to take on a wide range of project types and enables opportunities for innovation. Since its inception, the firm has been recognized with 33 state and local AIA awards, and in 2013 was named one of North America's Emerging Voices by the Architectural League of New York. DigSow approaches assignments with a broad view of architecture, how it's made, and who makes it. DigSaw approaches assignments with a broad view of architecture, how it's made, and who makes it. Their projects are guided by a belief that exceptional architecture is possible in any place with any budget. Through their work, DigSaw engages the more difficult problems of our times in ways that give purpose to the public role of architects and advance design as a form of cultural vitality. Tonight would not be possible without you, the members, the board members of AIA Pennsylvania, the awards committee, the AIA Pennsylvania team, and most importantly, our sponsors.